This is W2FJH. We'll be starting the STNY digital voicemail here in just about 5 minutes. We do have NetLogger up and running for those folks who wish to check in early through NetLogger. NetLogger can be found at netlogger.org. We also do have Google Meet up and running. So if you wish to join us on Google Meet, you can find the link at stnydmr.net. And for you folks that are members of the Barra Discord group, you can also join us there. If you go down to voice chat, we will be rebroadcasting out there this evening as well. So this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. We'll see you folks in just about 5 minutes there. This is W2FJH bringing up the STNY Digital Voice Net on Brand Stock Group 31367, Wires X Room 83721, and live stream to Google Meet, YouTube, and currently this evening we're also rebroadcasting out to Discord for the Barra group. Right, the primary purpose of the STNY Digital Voice Net is to foster an active digital voice community in the southern tier of New York and to provide a forum for those who are interested or have questions regarding various digital voice topics. While this net is primarily for the southern tier, all stations are more than welcome to check in. This net meets weekly, Sundays at 7 p.m. For more information about this net, please visit stnydmr.net. This net will prioritize short-time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power stations, We currently do have 7 other stations checked into net longer besides myself. So the net would like to recognize K3BYC Carlton, KC9HEK Brian, KE2FFE John, W2KDC Dennis, N2QFD Mal, N2NRA Cliff, and N2BSS Jeff. All right, when checking in, please give your call sign, your name, and your location. So let's first take a standby for any stations that are short time, mobile, in and out, or emergency power. Please call now. And to RWH, checking in and out. All right, and we have N2RWH, Ed, checking in and out this evening. Ed, thanks for stopping by, and since I'm not going to, see you at the end of the net, have a Merry Christmas. All right, let's open it up for any and all stations that would like to check into the STNY Digital Voice Net this evening. Please call now. N3DQD, Ray, Beaver, Pennsylvania. All right, and we have N3DQD, Ray. Were there any other stations to join this evening? Please call now. All right, nothing heard there, so let's kick things off. If there's any announcements from that this evening, please call now. All right, nothing heard. Just had one quick announcement. I decided to. I was playing around with a little bit of software the other day, and I with some audio software redirecting input, and I thought, hey, maybe we could also rebroadcast out to Discord at the same time. This evening, we are rebroadcasting out to the Vera Discord server. We are in the voice chat, so if you are a member of Vera and you are on the Discord server, you could also listen to us there as well. So, all right, moving in for questions. If there's any questions from that this evening, please call now. All right, no questions either, so we will move in for comments. The next topic this evening is your hand radio wish list. Any goodies you're hoping Santa brings you this year? This topic was inspired by Carlton K3BYC's and his Openspot 4. I know he received a little bit early this year. So, all right, we'll kick things off with Carlton K3BYC. How was your week, Carlton?
This is K3BYC, Carlton in Darlington, Maryland. Good evening, Frank. Thanks for taking the net, and good evening to everyone who's checked in. I had a good week once I got cleaned up from the snow last Sunday. But since the rain, I mean, all the snow is gone, and it's been average or higher temperatures, so it's been pretty decent this week. And as Frank said, yes, I did get one gift early. Well, since I had a milestone birthday near the end of November, my daughter did get me the uh, Shark uh, Openspot Pro 4, and I'm using that now with my Anytone um, DLR radio, and I'm happy with it. It's easier, I don't have to log in like I do with the Raspberry Pi. The Raspberry Pi is still a good tool, and I will be using that some too. My next project, not expensive. I really just want additional batteries, at least for the DNR radios, for the HTs that have the USB-C charger connection. And I do see them advertised for the Anytone all over the place, including HRO. They're about a 30-some dollar item, but depending on shipping, the shipping charges, that will vary. Uh, I'm holding off on that. Also, on my Alliance radio, they also make those batteries with that charging adapter on there. Also, I think that would be a great thing to have, and not have to use the in slot chargers all the time. Much more convenient. So, other than that, nothing more. Uh, I mean, after the open spot there, that's a biggie. So anyway, I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Have a very safe holiday season and stay warm. This is K3BYC. Back to your net control.
Hey, very good there, Carlton. And yeah, you actually mentioned the Type C's there. I actually saw some on Amazon. They were selling for the Anytone 878. I actually have the BTEC 6x2 Pro, but they apparently take the same battery. So I did order one previously and tried it out. And yes, I do like the option that I can either drop it in the cradle, or if I'm doing any traveling or anything, I can just plug it in Type C. I don't need to bring a cradle or anything with me. So very nice. I know the 168, actually, what I'm talking on to now, I know that also has a kind of a built-in Type C charging port. So very useful stuff there. Just for on the go or anything, you always have a Type C charger, especially to charge your phone. So, very good there. All right, moving on down the list to KC9HEK. Brian, how was your week?
This is KC9HEK. My name is Brian. I'm about 40 miles south of Rochester, New York, in Perry, New York, very close to the entrance to Butler State Park. So far, the week's been good. Christmas for ham radio. Well, that's a that's a good one. Over the last 18 to 24 months, I've moved away a little bit from VHF, UHF, and doing more high frequency, uh, primarily Morse code, CW. Made about 3,000 Morse code contacts this year. I would like to upgrade and get a new key. I've been using a World War II vintage J38 key, and I keep seeing and hearing about all these nice fancy Bengali keys that are supposed to be super smooth and nice to work with. So never tried one, but sort of on the wish list if somebody's willing to gift me one. Not quite sure if I want to make that type of monetary investment, however. So that's it. Well, it's good to be back in the group. I haven't checked in quite a few months, and Frank, glad the net is still going. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everybody in the group. Turning it back to net control. This is KC9HEK.
Hey, very good there, Brian. And yeah, glad to have you back on the net again. And wow, 3,000 contacts. CW hasn't been something I I got into myself, but I know there's plenty of people, and it's definitely a skill to learn and takes time. And some people now they I hear they can dream in Morse code. so it's very good, very impressive there. So great. Moving on down the list to KE2FFE. John, how was your week?
W2FJH and the group. This is K2FSC. Yeah, I had a good week, Frank. Thanks very much. Let's see, in terms of Christmas gifts for ham radio or digital radio in this case, I recently borrowed a antenna that has a little connector on it that lets me attach it to the top of my window so I can have my HT in the car and have an antenna outside the vehicle. And that's works well, but I don't want to bring my HT from my apartment down there every time I travel, so I want to get a little HT and just leave it in the car and always connect it to that antenna. So I might have to pick up something there or see if Santa brings it for me. So that's about it there. Had a couple of Christmas parties, holiday parties. Those were fun this week. And I met at one of the parties on Thursday, I think it was. I met Don Giovanni. I don't know if anybody's heard the Don Giovanni show on WNBF 1290 AM. I think there's a couple FM channels that carry it as well. But he invited me to come down and watch him because I was trying to get into voiceover.
Hey, John, I think you might have cut out there. We basically heard up until you were talking about Don Giovanni. You said a voiceover, and then it kind of just cut out there. But I'll give it back to you to pick it back up.
All right, I think I got it back. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but maybe my radio timed out. So yeah, I was on the Don Giovanni show today, unplanned. He invited me to come. I thought watch him run the show. Next thing I know, he gave me headphones and a mic is in front of me, and we went back and forth. And I had read some ads, so he's trying to help me get going with my voiceover aspiration. So that was a lot of fun. So that was about it. Wishing everybody safe and happy holidays. K2FFE. Back over to you, Frank.
Hey, very good there, John. And yeah, definitely keep me posted on. You said you had an antenna for the car now and looking for another HD, but keep me posted on how that works out there and everything with I'm not sure. Was that one of the pass-through Windows ones there? That kind of one sits on one side and it sits on the other side, or was this? I know we talked about with the mag mounts, you couldn't do that, but definitely let me know how that works out. so, and also very nice about getting to meet Don Giovanni. So, all right, moving on down the list to W2KDC. Dennis, how was your week?
Thanks for taking the news in Dansville, New York, W2KDC. Terribly exciting happened. That seems to be a good week. Well, I'm pretty today that I should probably what into that, but it's a little for myself. I wish
Hey, Dennis, sorry about that. I hate to tell you that again, we did get bits and pieces of your the comments there, but honestly, a lot of it was illegible to me. So I will circle back to you again. I'm guessing maybe if you switch over to your M1KE, it might be something going on with that any tone that you have there. So. All right, I'll move on the list for now to N2QFD. Mel, how was your week?
This is N2QFD. Pretty good week here. With a little out on radio activity. I suspect a lot of the nets have kind of gone into a holiday hiatus. Here, our local Aries group is taking a week off, just because everybody's everywhere. And the other nets seem to be running along. HF side was pretty good this week. 40 meters was sort of up and down today. Over the weekend, I did pass a little traffic into the New York State N beams, just mentioning DMR and other digital voice in the southern tier, hoping we'd get a few more folks stopping by for a net sometime. Wish list stuff. I'd like to try C4 FM into the new year. Do a little Yaesu work if that can happen. Can also use an extra antenna here. I've got a few other project things going, like with packet and whatnot. So I could use an extra antenna or two. There's always so much to do with ham radio. So otherwise, good stuff. Nice to see a full roster tonight. We'll turn it back to net control. This is M2QFD.
Hey, very good there, Mel. And just by the way, I was talking to the Christmas party. I was talking to Gary. Um, oh, I'm gonna get the call sign wrong, but yeah, I noticed he was also into WinLink, and I happened to mention your name, and he mentioned that you guys may have been in touch in the past there, but he might have to touch base with me again. But yeah, just wanted to pass that along that I heard WinLink, and I immediately you. All right, this is W2FGH with the STNY Digital VoiceNet. Let me take a quick standby before we get to our next station to see if there's any additional stations out there. Please call now.
This is Kilo Charlie 3 Whiskey Victor X-Ray, Scott from Sayre. This is Kilo Charlie 3 Whiskey Victor X-Ray, Scott from Sayre.
Okay, I think I have NE2W Ed. He has come in from NetLogger. I do have him checked in. I also have KC3 Whiskey Victor X-Ray Scott, and probably also from Discord. I'm going to check KE2FJO Seth in and out this evening. I can't. While we technically could pipe in Discord, I don't think the people at Brandmeister would like that too much. So thanks for stopping by and listening there, Seth, as well. So, all right. Next on my list is, well, let's circle back. Let's go back to W2KDC Dennis and see if he's available. How was your week there, Dennis?
Okay, we'll try this again. Thank you, Frank, for giving me another chance. Yeah, the 878 definitely seems to have a problem. I can't get much closer to the hotspot, and if it keeps dropping out, there's something wrong there. Um, Week was fine. Had a little problem toward the end of the week. We had some pretty high winds up here and took down one of the legs of my HF antenna. I've got a center fed antenna, and one side came down. But I did manage to get that put back up yesterday, so that's back in business. Other than that, the week was uneventful. Uh, as far as wish list items, uh, there really isn't much right now. Well, let me take a quick break. Okay, wish list, I thought I was pretty well set with everything I needed. You always need more radios and stuff, but I didn't have anything urgent on the wish list. Then today, one of my ham buddies said, "Ah, you need an amplifier. You've got everything you need now, but an amplifier." So I guess we will put an amplifier on the wish list for next year. But I just took a minute and Googled amplifiers and went out to DX Engineering and Gigaparts, and Sticker Shock does not begin to name the way I felt when I saw the prices on amplifiers. So I've got more research to do. With that, I'm going to push it back to you. W2KDC, back to you, Frank.
Hey, very good there, Dennis. And glad your HF antenna went down, but I'm glad you got it back up quickly there. So, and yeah, as for amplifiers, well, I guess nobody said ham radio was a cheap hobby, did they? I kind of wish I knew that when I was reading up in the instruction manual how how expensive a lot of the equipment is. But well, it can be cheap. Like a lot of the smaller HTs and stuff like that are cheap. But are very good there. So, all right, moving on down the list to N2NRA. Cliff, how was your week?
This is N2NRA, Cliff and Waverly. A good week, busy week, and like as our Dennis said, the wind. We had 26 to 8 inches of rain and a lot of wind there Friday and such, and the snow is all in the warm, and with the weather, the snow is all gone. And I have some family coming in from Colorado and Maryland, starting late tonight and then tomorrow. And wish list, I guess, is to get the shack more organized and get my Yagi antenna set up so I can hit 147.36 a little bit better, so I can do some slow scan TV with the group there. And Ed, Frank, when's Tractor Supply there next to Johnson Pools? When are they going to open? Next year? This is N200 back to Net Control.
Hey, thanks for Cliff. And I don't know. Honestly, I haven't heard any news about when their opening date for Tractor Supply is going to be. Actually, you're right. It's been a while. I know the Taco Bell opened, and my goodness, it was about like a month before I can even get anywhere near that Taco Bell. So, but I guess in a small town when things come, that's when they're going to be very busy. But yeah, I'm also guessing probably Tractor Supply. It's probably going to be no spots in the parking lot for at least a couple weeks before kind of the new wears off just a little bit. But yeah, it's a good question. I'll have to ask the XYO if she's seen anything on Facebook. I know she's really involved in a lot of the the WeGo like Facebook groups and all of that to see if she's heard anything about when they're opening. So all right, very good there, Cliff. All right, moving on down the list to N2BSS. Jeff, how was your week?
W2FJH in the net and 2BSS. Good evening, Frank. Good evening, everybody on the net. I'm going to wish everybody Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year early in case I'm not able to get in next week to wish you that and all that other good stuff. Usual week filled with the W thing, and all that. I actually took Friday off from work. I drove up to the Southern Tier. I'm actually here at my place in Prattsburg. I get ready to head back to Pennsylvania in the morning, and just wanted to check things out, make sure everything's still where it's supposed to be, and yeah, spread some Christmas cheer and all that other stuff. Speaking of radios, ham radio wish list, I would love a new HF radio. Yaesu FT710 or a 991A if Santa is feeling generous, but I'm pretty sure Santa's not that generous. I'll settle for a working speaker mic for my HT. I could always use a new antenna or two. And maybe one day I'll get an amplifier. But I think with MFJ closing shop, there a line of affordable amplifiers has closed off, and I just don't see anyone else resurrecting that business. That's it from here. Once again, may your days be merry and bright. Happy solstice to all, and Merry Christmas. Back to you, Frank, and to BSS.
Hey, very good there, Jeff. And yeah, definitely, it was kind of the same thing here. Was just working this week and looking forward to a little vacation time. And yeah, just weird thing. You came through perfectly fine. Nothing through on your end. You were coming through fine. For some reason, my hotspot glitched, but you were coming through, and it looks like you were getting rebroadcasted out to YouTube and all that just fine. I caught you on my phone. But both of my HT radios like didn't catch your transmission, so that's a new one for me. All right, very good there, Jeff. All right, we did have N2RWH, Ed. He had checked in and out this evening. Again, thanks for stopping by there, Ed. So we will move on down the list to N3DQD. Ray, how was your week?
Yeah, W2FJH in the net from M3DQD. Good evening to you, Frank, and the rest of the gang in there this evening on the net. We had a good week here. My sister, who lives in the Southern Tier, was here for a couple of days, and we were out with her on Friday, and we had a bit of a snow squall here. Put down quite a bit of snow quickly, but by the time she left yesterday, everything was all cleared up and good for her. On the wish list, down the road, I would like to get an Openspot Pro. Because of the restrictions to the DB switch that I used with the clear node, that's one of the reasons. And I'm just right now just looking at them and trying to learn as much as I can about them. I've looked at them now for about 8 months, so it isn't a new idea. And I won a Beifang 1701 right before Thanksgiving, and it arrived the other day. So just checking that thing out now a little bit and seeing how it works and how it sounds, etc. That's all we have. This is M3DQT, and Merry Christmas to everybody.
Hey, very good there, Ray. And yeah, I just had to Google real quick to see if I was right. I think the the Baofeng 1701. I believe that's DMR capable radio. Or at least from what I quickly Google searched. And oh geez, now they're saying, oh, you can save 10% and when you buy now. Just wanted to see it. So all right, very good there. And glad your sister was able to come in, and even though there was a snow squall, glad they cleared up and she was able to travel safely on the way back out there. So all right, let me take another quick standby here. So this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital Voice Net. Before I get to my next station, let me take another quick standby. For any additional stations would like to check in this evening, please call now. All right, nothing heard, so we will move on down to NE2W. Ed, how was your week?
Hey, good evening, Frank and everybody on the net. Nice turnout tonight. Had a great week. Had to go out of town on Thursday, go down to Scranton, Pennsylvania, and see my son and his wife and the granddaughters. And it worked out really nice. Thursday we had very good weather. Got back before Friday's weather. And so good week overall. Getting ready for the holiday. What do I want? Let's see. For our Bear Christmas party, which I couldn't get to because my mom's at a senior living center, and they had their Christmas party also on Wednesday at the exact same time. But for Bear, a lot of the guys submitted pictures of their shack, and I was impressed with a lot of them. I guess for Christmas I'm looking maybe get a new computer and get some more screens. I'm using a Windows 7 computer with 2 screens, but a lot of the pictures of the shacks show more than 2 screens, and maybe take one of the larger screens and put it up top so I could watch football while I'm in the shack. So that's my plan, maybe to get some more screens in the shack. Hope everyone has a good week, and good net tonight. This is NE2W.
Hey, very good there, Ed. And yeah, I did miss you at the Bear holiday party. Um, and yeah, can never have enough screens, right? So I was just thinking myself. I usually have 2 screens for work. I leave one for my personal laptop and everything, and set things up. But the more I've been doing with broadcasting out to YouTube and here and there, I'm thinking another screen might be useful. So I might upgrade it to myself there. And just by the way, speaking of which, also Mick N3OJP did ping me just before the net here. He was feeling a little under the weather, but wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas there. So, I guess I'll honorarily, have Mick checked in this evening. So, all right. Next on our list is KC3 Whiskey Victor X-Ray. Scott, how was your week? Nothing heard on my end. I did see the Scott looks like it keyed up for a second there, but then it went away. But we'll give it another go there. KC3 Whiskey Victor X-Ray. Scott, how was your week?
This is KC3WVX. My wife just said that they were watching a movie and the internet was acting weird, so like a dummy, I forgot that I was using radio that needs the internet, so I rebooted my internet system and I just got it back up. So yeah, that was what happened. Week went going pretty good. Had the Harass Christmas party here yesterday. That was fun. As far as wish list, yeah, I wish I'm gonna try to get myself set up here with a 1.25 meter antenna here. I got a set of tri-band HTs, and till I get an antenna outside here, it's not going to do me much good here at my house. But and maybe a 6 meter radio. That would be nice for Christmas, but I doubt Santa Claus is going to bring me that. But other than that, everything's going well. This is KC3WVX back to net control.
Hey, very good there, Scott. And yeah, no worries. We've all done stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, the radio mom needs the internet. And yeah, I know the wife too. Whenever she says that the internet's acting up or something, I'm usually on it. I got to go check things and see how things are working. So I know all too well how that goes. All right, very good there. All right, we did have a KE2FJO. He is listening in through Discord. So just wanted to check him in and out, and I'll just say Merry Christmas to him as well. All right, so this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital VoiceNet. I have reached the end of my list. So let's see if there's any additional stations out there that would like to join this evening. Please call now.
Anna, Beaver County.
All right, then we have KD3AJN Anna. Your transmission cut out there, but Anna, you've been on the net long enough. I remember the call sign. So, all right, we'll head right on over to Anna. Anna, how was your week?
Hey, Frank and everyone else on the net tonight. The week was good. We had some Christmas parties, and Ray's sister was here visiting for a couple days, and right now I'm watching the Steelers, and hopefully they're going to win here. Everybody have a good week. KD3AJN.
Hey, very good there, Anna. And yeah, at least for me, a lot of the Christmas parties and everything, all the kind of the social obligations, I think have kind of wrapped up. And I think now I just got to focus on getting the rest of my Christmas presents and everything ready for Christmas. It seems to always come up pretty quick as time goes by there. So, all right. Once again, this is W2FJH with the STNY Digital VoiceNet. I have reached the end of my list. So, any additional stations out there that would like to check in this evening, please call now. All right, nothing heard there. So let's open it up for any additional stations or any stations that have checked in with additional comments, questions, or concerns. Please call now.
W2 KDC with an additional comment.
Yeah, W2KDC, Dennis, fire away with you, sir.
I just realized I neglected to wish everyone a Merry Christmas or a Happy Hanukkah. This is the last net until after Christmas. So, everyone, I hope you have a great holiday, whatever you celebrate, and look forward to talking to you before the new year. This is W2KDC. I'll be on the side, and back to you, Frank.
Hey, very good there, Dennis, and Merry Christmas to you as well. So, all right. Anybody else with any additional comments, questions, or concerns? Please call now. All right, here, nothing then. We might as well wrap things up here. I'd like to thank Carlton, Brian, John, Dennis, Mal, Cliff, Jeff, Ed, Ray, well, Ed F. and Ed K. Scott, Seth, Mick, and Anna for me this evening. We'll be returning this talk group back to normal amateur radio use. Everybody have a great and safe week there. Merry Christmas. And this is W2FJH, and I'll be listening.